What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Dave's World. I'm taking these off. It's real. I have two less teeth in my mouth. Oh, man. How am I gonna... Robert Levy with the... How am I supposed to read chat if I don't have my glasses on? We're just gonna have to do it. Hopefully the hat will keep the glare off the glasses. What do y'all think? Is that all right? Does that looks good? That looks good. BP says, "Bout time." Zach Bobick. Dave, what's up, man? Hey, man, shout out to Zach, man. We've been playing Call of Duty together. I hope, oh, man, please tell me y'all can hear my voice. Oh, yeah. Y'all ain't said I can't yet. Everybody in here, man. Mr. B Green, Bombs Away, Dead Dog with the Dab, Outcast, Raw, what's up, man? Everybody that's chilling, Dimebag, I'm not going to be able to do this all night. We're not going to do this. But everybody who's here, everybody that showed up, man, shout out to you, man. This is cool. I'm glad. This is a moment in my week where not only can I kick it with y'all, but I can get some things off my chest. And we're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see how people are feeling. I feel like I talk different now that I'm missing two big ass teeth in the back of my mouth. My stitches just fell out about 5 minutes ago. I'm nervous. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, oh my God, is it opening? Is it? Shout out Zach Bobick. Thank you, brother, with the dono. What up, bro? Everything sounds and looks great. Hell yeah. I kind of moved my desk so I can get a better setup, better position in the room. I haven't done anything with the back. I still got the baby caddy on the back of the door right there. That thing used to hold diapers. Thompson's Bling Boutique. Miss Diane. Is that how I say it? Diane? Diane. Did I say that right? Oh, man. Jake Phillips, Call of Duty is cross-platform, brother. You can play with me. Hell yeah. Everybody in here, follow Jersey's lead and smash that like button. We're going to get into it today, man. We're going to talk about motivation. We're going to talk about just what it takes to push through. And I'm hoping everybody leaves out of here feeling capable. Feeling like it's Dion. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, so shout out to Miss Dion. And, man, she hooked it up. I went by there's a bunch of crap going on with my P.O. box. I still don't have the keys. But I guess I had one package. They wouldn't let me go in the other part, but I had a package in the back. They gave that to me, and then it was from Miss Dion Thompson with Thompson's Bling Boutique. She sent me a bunch of smell good stuff, and my daughter cannot put down the little unicorn. Thank you so much. Yeah, that you made my wife's day. You really did. And my daughter also. Thank you so much. And you made my day doing that. Extra special shout out to Dave's P.O. Box. Yeah, my daughter really made out. Oh, man. But yes. Thank you, Ms. Dion. Thank you so much. So this is what we're going to do. As the viewers keep rising, I want everybody to know that I just went, had the Kenny Garrett, what's up? I just went and had my wisdom teeth taken out. The one on the top was really close to my sinus cavity or my nasal cavity thing or whatever he called it. And so I got blood inside of that. So I was kind of breathing in and out blood out of my nose. This is horribly disgusting. But anyways, I just want to share that with you. So for the weeks before I got these teeth pulled, I was dealing with, the G-men sucking bad. I was dealing with a lot of pain with my bottom tooth. A lot of pain. And, just battling ideas of what I can do to get rid of the pain and, battling anxiety and depression at the same time, just because that stuff hits you when you got to think about new things. And I'm about to go into this dentist office with nothing but bad, history. So, with all that and just being kind of down for a while, I realized, I think I've always known this, but it's one of those things that kind of slips your mind all the time. And let me tell you what it is. I know you ready to know what it is. You are the author of your happiness or your story, your life. God, I love this. And I love telling stories too, writing stories. But you are the author of your story. People believe in God. I believe in God. I believe God has set us here, and that's the free will. You are the author of your own story. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Got to stay out of the chat, Dave. Stay out of the chat. So you're the author of your own story. It's a sad story, when it's mine. Like, if I'm writing a story, I'm the main character, why I gotta be sad and depressed? Screw that shit, man. I'm tired of it. It is what it is. I'm gonna start to feel a certain way and I'm done with it. I'm just gonna stand up and be like, yo, get out of there. Like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes every day, all day long. If I beat one thing, I can beat another thing, and this is the next thing. So we're talking self-motivation here. What does it take? Sometimes you gotta force yourself. What? You're a philosopher. Nah. Oh my God, Mr. Poop in Jars is back in the building. What's going on? Self-motivation. That's tough. Let's see how I can kind of Kimberly P with the big donation at work and can't stay long. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Kimberly, so much. Shout out to you. She's also been a big influence in my daughter's life, and she don't even know it. Has blessed my daughter in more ways than one. Awesome person. Thank you so much, Kimberly. But yeah, self-motivation. I don't know about anybody else, but it's easy to play the pity party, especially if you got somebody who's willing to listen. Does that, I'm hoping that makes just a little bit of sense. You think about that. If you got somebody that's willing to listen and they're like, really? Oh my God. Really? All of it? Are you okay? Come here. If you got somebody that's willing to listen like that, man, you going to feed them every bit of your bullshit plus a little bit of more bullshit that you made up right then in that moment. Embellishing. True. I lose my concentration sometimes so fast and it actually bothers me. But what am I talking about? Get out of it. We're going to keep moving, keep on rolling. The only way to get better with this shit is to keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it up. Keep it up. Whatever you like, whatever you want your life to be. I know what I want to do. So this is it. I want to not only be a motivational entity, a person, someone who is able, and I don't want to say motivational speaker because I don't see myself going into like colleges and on TED Talks, but if that's where, my dreams lead me through and to, then best believe that I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do and take any opportunity that comes my way. I'm in the process right now. I've been looking up online different ways to get certifications and counseling and stuff, right? Because I feel, that's a place to start. Not only can it help me in what I want to do, but I can reach so many people, right? And one way to stay motivated is being kind to others. All right, I know this is crazy, but this is just my mentality now in life. This is how I carry myself in life. Out of my mouth, I might be like, man, fuck that dude. But in all actuality, I don't believe in fuck that dude no more. No more. I will help. I will try to help. I will be kind. I will be nice. But oh my God. Everybody says, you're already motivational. I get so sidetracked, man. I get off on these rants and I'll go for days. But I need to be, I want y'all to learn like my new way of thinking, right? The reason why, there's only two type of people that, I just seen a flaw in my idea. I just seen it. As I was about to say it, it just sounded stupid. And so I thought about it for a second and I seen the flaw. Because there is so many nasty people at the top. Nasty. So many nasty people. But it can't be worth it, man. I've tried to get there. I feel miserable. On the climb. I don't, my conscience is too strong for me to step on somebody to get to the top. And I'd rather be there with people. I'd rather be there with somebody. I feel like if I were to just go, no holds bar, screw everybody, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get to the top. I feel like when I get there, I'll be all alone. Nobody will give two shits what I got or where I'm at. That's not what this is about. Holy shit, I just scooted in the desk. Everything almost fell over. That's not what this is about. Life. Feel like that's where the depression and anxiety come from, is people have secluded themselves. I find that's me. When I start to feel depressed and anxious, I get up, I leave. I'll go for a walk, talk to somebody, whoever. I don't even care. I don't care. But that's another thing that I've been doing. Be more outgoing. Be ready. Be ready at any moment. The only way that you can network, meet people in different positions to where you're able to move and shake in a situation, to be like, oh yeah, I got a guy, and then they can do the same thing, is if you meet them, say hi, shake their hand, or a fist bump, the Corona fist bump, no. How many feel? How many people? How many people feel like? How many people can say that they've honestly tried to help somebody, recently? Out of the 60 people that are in here, or however many people are in here, 100 people. Oh shit, we got 100 people in here almost. I want y'all to know that success is preparing for opportunity. Yo, that is great. I like that. Nah, Derek, my baby love me, man. You might be where, but I ain't got nothing to worry about. So, I asked that question, right? And not for anybody to be in the chat like, oh yeah, I helped my cousin's best friend's neighbor 6 days ago. She needed a ride to the vet to pick up her pet chinchilla. No, that's not what I wanted to hear. That's not what I was talking about. In your head, you can think, have I helped anybody? Was I kind to anybody? Did I try to step out of my comfort zone? That's a big part of, growing and changing. And I don't know. I know a lot of people watch this channel have been through it. Now they're living their lives. And that's awesome. I'm so glad you're here. It's people like us that have, been in a situation where the only people thought you was going to get out was, the people that loved you. And it was a scary thought, but they believed anyways, even when you didn't believe. And now you're here. You done made it. You're out of that clear. But what's next? That's how I feel. I'm like, what's next? Life doesn't stop here. This isn't it. I'm not just supposed to be on my mom's couch, right? So I started working. I started networking again. That's how I bumped into Joe, and I started doing after prison show. And then I broke my leg, and life just kept throwing me curveballs, right? And at every curveball, I don't know how I was able to do it, but I just stayed true to myself. And I'd never done that before. Never done that before. Robert Salvatore, you's a fool, bro. You's a fool. But I stayed true to myself. I was capable of a lot. What up, Gay Dave? Shady asked me, what's my gamer tag? Let's see. Can I say? Okay. Is that not what I wanted to do? Here you go. This is... That's my Activision gamer tag for Call of Duty. But so, in staying true to myself, let me get this back over here. In staying true to myself, I just knew, a lot of the things I have done in my life, I did out of, who I'm with, where I'm at, what's going on. And I made a decision like, did I want to go home? No, that'd be boring. But they're here doing this. Fuck it. And sorry, Nana. And then that's it, and I'm off to the races. Who knows what's next? presented with an opportunity. I'll never forget, after breaking my leg. I'll never forget after breaking my leg and going in. The nurse immediately brought me Dilaudid pills. She was like, "This will help with the pain." And she sat it down with the little thing of water. And she was just waiting for me to grab it. And I was looking, I was immediately went through 1,000 scenarios. I was like, oh my God, they're going to give me prescriptions. I can go sell these. I can go make a bunch of money real quick. And like a 10-minute brain fart went through my head in like 10 milliseconds. And I wiped it out. I was like, stay true to myself. I'm an ex-addict. I can't take that. Please take it out of here. And she did. So in doing that, that was like the first one. That was the first time I had ever really stayed true to myself. The first time I really started to gain an understanding of self-motivation and being able to take control of your life and not just living by, your circumstance or what's going on around you, is I was in jail. And I remember seeing a dude I had been in another pod with, and he came up and they're in the room shooting dice, and they know like I get down with that type shit. I like to gamble. So immediately he's like, "Oh, another head, bring the money in. Hey, Dave, man, go put your stuff down. I'm going to get you moved in my room. And we got the game going right now. Let's go." I'm like, all right, bet. Let me go put my stuff up. And I ran up to my cell. And I noticed I was thinking different, right? I'm looking at my stuff. I'm like, damn, man. Someone else bought me this. Lightning Farron XP with the dono. Your videos on APS got me through some rough times. That's good to know. I'm glad to see that you made it through. I'm glad that I was able to help. I'm glad that after prison show was able to help. I really wish. I thought I got that again. I thought I got it. Yeah. Can't stand it. I thought it sounded cool the first time I heard it, and now I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to just... what is this? That ain't what I'm looking for. All right. Screw it. So, I'm in there, and I'm looking at all my shit I'm about to go gamble with, and I realize Dave does care about other people. And that made me look at myself differently. I thought about it. I was like, damn, man, my mom and my friend sent me this. And it was just a friend of mine, a random friend of mine, and my mom put some money together to send me some money. This was a while about. Wow. That was a while ago, a few bids ago. Well, the first big bid. I walked down there, and I remember having this, what'd I just do? Oh, I remember having this crazy feeling in my head, like, man, these dudes are gonna think I'm whack, cause I don't want to gamble. Thanks, Zach. Cause I wanted to gamble. Because I didn't want to gamble. I didn't want to gamble with someone else's money, a gift I was given. And it made me look at myself different. So as I'm thinking these thoughts of, I don't want to go and tell these guys I don't want to gamble. I don't know. I started to feel like a bitch. I don't know why I just read that. That was crazy. I don't know what's going on. Um, I felt like a bitch. I was like, yo, why are you so afraid of what these people think about you? And I still have these, inner dialogues. Not crazy. I don't really like talk to myself, but man, I'm so fucking creative. My imagination runs wild. So I start having these thoughts. Fuck it, I start painting pictures. I, I'm I enjoy my craziness. We gonna get it real quick. Love from the United Kingdom, Dave. Let's get through addiction and kick all the shit habits. That's right, man. But that's what it's about. It's not just about the drug. You know, the drug is perfect. Let's just speak on it real quick. Heroin. Heroin is perfect. Ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It is what it is. It does what it's supposed to do. And that's it. There's something wrong with an individual who thinks it's okay to ingest this shit the way that we do. I'm just gonna be real. That's as real as a heart attack. If nobody was fucking with it, we wouldn't think anything was wrong with it. Right? Right. So, I play Call of Duty. So, in doing that, realizing it's me and not the drug, I began to work on me. I didn't need drug rehab. I needed Dave rehab. I went to a program, the program that I went to after I got out of detox. And no, it wasn't pretty. I got fucked up every Friday after detox. Before I got up with Joe, I was struggling. And then I fucking broke my leg and couldn't work. And the program that I was in helped me. But I got fucked up a couple times from detox until I started that program, until I broke my leg. It was tough. The beginning is tough. The beginning of the road is the worst. You're still dealing with I woke up slapping my arm like I was trying to make the damn make the blood run in my arm. I've done it. It was crazy. The beginning was crazy, real hard. But every time I messed up, I never called it a relapse. Right? It was just a mistake. That's what I kept telling myself. No, you're not doing this again. You're not doing it tomorrow. I would wake up. I would mess up, wake up mad at myself, give myself some crazy pep talk, break my needles, throw away the rest of my drugs. I swear. I don't care if whoever don't want to believe me. That happened 3 times in a row. My stupid ass. Every Friday, argued with myself until I scored. Argued with myself until I got high, and then felt like shit while I felt good, and then I pass out, and then wake up the next day with like this boost of energy and anger, and I'd get rid of it. The program that I went to, it just focused on me, right? It wasn't about the drugs. They just wanted to know about me. How many times a day do you actually sit there and think about yourself? And I don't mean about what you can gain, because most of the time when someone says you just think about yourself, they're trying to say, you just are in it for yourself. You want to benefit for numero uno, for yourself and yourself only. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the think about yourself. How am I doing? How am I doing it? Am I okay? Is there anybody that I need to go talk to get some stuff off of my chest? Because if people don't believe this, but if I got a problem with Bob, that can hinder other relationships, and it can hinder just my life, period. So I deal with those things. I don't hold no grudges. And if I feel like someone, might feel some kind of way about me, I let them know straight up and off the jump, like, hey, it's cool. I'm going to use two situations that have happened. Number one, there's a woman by the name of Renee. There's a few Renees. I haven't actually, the Renee that's in the chat right now is not her. I don't care. I would tell you. And I can't think of her last name right now, and I don't think I should do that either. But this woman, she made a comment in the chat. And everybody goes through shit, man. And some people say things they don't mean. But she says something about, how pathetic it was for her to watch my life when she should live hers. Right? I was offended by that. I was offended by that for y'all. Right? Because I feel like a lot of people... Sorry, I keep fucking with the mic. I feel like a lot of people jeez, man. I hate that I can do that. Somebody please clue me into where I was just going. I just looked at something on my phone and I lost my whole train of thought. Nobody. Living on the Gulf. What's up, man? Where all the white women at? Oh, man. A lot of people. Yeah, but where was I going? Can someone tell me where I was going? Can someone tell me? Welcome to the club. Appreciate it. Oh yeah. So she had made a comment and I wasn't really mad at her, but I was mad at the comment. She made it seem like everybody that watched my channel was pathetic. Right? And I responded, and I might have been a little harsh, But later that night, I messaged her on Facebook, and we squashed it. I made her understand, and she made me understand where she was at the moment she made that comment, and I forgave her. I'm not about and she forgave me. I'm not about, holding any grudges. That shit just, is like the shit in your pipes in your sink that clogs up down at the P-trap. That nasty stuff on the corrosion, the nasty goop on the end. Yeah, slows everything down, bro. It slows progress. That's what we're about here. We're about progress, right? If you're not capable of getting over something that somebody said or did to you 10 years ago or even yesterday, I don't care what it is. If now I say this, someone hurt somebody in your family and you're dealing with, forgiving them, be selfish and do it. I'm just telling you, let that person, unless you're just going to go off them, you're just going to go do something crazy. But if you ain't built like that, all you're doing is stress yourself up. Out, up, around, stressing it all over. You know what I'm saying? Put your good stress in, let your bad stress out. I don't know. Look, all I'm saying is, if you find yourself in your feelings about a situation, go talk about it. First, go talk to a third party, and then, you know, then take the knowledge and the wisdom you've gained from that conversation, if you gained any. Take that knowledge, that wisdom, combine it with, you know, who you are, and then go fix the problem. You know, if you're waiting on somebody else to do it, you're part of the problem too. That was me. I'm quick to let somebody else do it. You know, that's why I'm trying to change my ways. I'm trying to stand up, be a better man, be a better person, and do bigger and badass things. That's what I want to do. I want to do the big badass things. I really wish, you know, I would have met somebody when I was a kid, and he or she would have seen, you know, my character traits as positives instead of negatives. I talked a lot, still do. Talked a lot. Sometimes couldn't stop talking. And so they put me on medication. Something's got to be wrong with him. He started talking real early, and he ain't shut up yet. Yeah, so they put me on meds. I feel like, and I'm not blaming nobody. They didn't know. They didn't know what they were doing. Just sucks. That's all. Just sucks. But that's right, 67 Rhonda. That's right. Pray for him and keep on trucking. That one. Derek, thanks, bruh. Checking up on you, babe. He was checking up on you. Man, I get real sidetracked because I seen something, and my mind is one track. I get on it and I can stay on it until it's like, and I lost it. Now we could talk about my hand between my nose for an hour, but as soon as I glance over there at that freaking chat, fucked. Oh yeah. And by the way, Laura told me she is not going to marry me unless I help her start her own YouTube channel. So yeah, it's all for the clout. I'm just playing. Laura don't want no damn YouTube channel. Oh my God. Devin Decker says, I met you 6 years ago and you haven't stopped talking yet. Oh my goodness. What is this EBT, Raymond? Is it the real? Are you really talking like real EBT, or the meds clearly didn't work? Oh, no. No, they halted this. That's what. Oh, that's. Thank you for bringing me back with the insults. Jersey and Devin tag teaming together. Laura, do not jump in that. If I would have had somebody when I was a kid that wanted to help me, right? And let me rephrase that. If I had somebody when I was a kid who seen my flaws and or just seen my character and knew how to guide me. I'm on to something. I'm feeling it. Think about this. And I'm going to do this with my kids right now. I'm going to start doing this with my kids every day. It's called paying attention, right? I'm going to look at my children every day. My son, I'm going to have to call and just listen. That's fine. We can face chat. Put the phone to your face, boy. But we're going to get real. I'm going to get real involved, right? From the background. I'm just going to focus on them, how they live, the way they act, the way they talk, what they do, what they like, what they don't like, what triggers them, all this. I'm going to pay attention so that I best know how to help guide them to use everything they have for their benefit. You know, if someone were to, man, I'm telling you right now, when I was young, if somebody would have got me into chess and debate, I would have been that nerd. I'm telling you right now. I would not be the guy I am today. I'd have been that nerd because I love chess. I love the way it makes me think, and I'm constantly thinking through the and around the whole game. What do I got to do to end up smarter than this person? Because that's what I feel like chess is. When we're playing chess, who's smarter? Who's more intelligent? Who's more capable of moving these pieces to whoop the other person's ass? Just saying. So, I'm going to pay attention to my children, and I'm going to help guide them with all of who they are, and I'm going to take the knowledge that I have from the entire life that I've already lived to help find the avenues for them, different opportunities and choices that they could have. You know, if I would have been put in a just something where I was freaking talking, how easy could it have been? Godly. A whole nother life. A life that I wish for my kids. Man, I get so scared. I get so scared thinking about my children sometimes. Just like, man. And my sister's kids, too. It ain't just my kids. Or even just the random children at the 7-Eleven. Like, I see like 15-year-old kids just hanging out at the 7-Eleven. I get anxious. I'm like, man, y'all are gonna feel it. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel it. It's a scary thing. Your children, thinking about them. You know, thinking about my son having to go through the shit that I went through. There's no way. There's no way I would let it happen. I would freaking bury him to his neck and feed him. I don't know. There's no way. I would help him more. I would stand there and I don't know. We'll figure it out. I feel like I'm a little rough on my kids. Tristan, if you're listening to this, it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. Yo, I became a chess master in prison. CG. Yeah, I liked playing chess, poker, chess. More poker. I was more into poker. But I still like playing chess. Man. It's scary though. It's scary when you think about your children. But now I don't know. I'm not only thinking about my kids though. You know, I have friends, acquaintances, strangers that hit me up because of the platform that I found myself in. They hit me up and they tell me their story, or they just, ask for my input. But then I got these friends that hit me up, and I've talked about it. And they're going through it, man. They're going through it. And my friend, a friend of mine, we've been messaging back and forth. And I'm nervous for him, but I see him taking strides, man. He's taking strides in the right direction. Taking big strides for himself. I think he still might drink here, might be drinking or smoking weed or whatever. And I'm not saying that's okay, but the man is doing all right. And I think he's about to put himself into a program, so he'll be probably stopping all that stuff as well. Man. But I notice now, as the person that I'm becoming, the best part of my life is having people that, look to me as a role model or somebody that is, how could I go back to that? So maybe you don't want to be in a little hill like I'm on. I'm on a little hill. You know what I'm saying? Little hill. I got a few people standing around listening to what I gotta say. Maybe you don't want to be on a hill or a cliff or a mountain. Maybe you don't want to be up there hollering for the masses to hear you. Maybe you just want to help one person or just live your life. And that's cool. As long as you know that if anybody knows that your history was shit and your past is legit, if anybody knows that, they're going to ask questions. They're going to watch how you move, and they're going to clock it. They're going to watch it. They're going to learn from it. They're going to say stuff. People watch. People are very observant. Just as a third nature that we have. Just some people pay attention to what we observe. Other people do not. I see my Susan Rodenhaver with the $10 donation. Hi, Dave. How did you deal with the pain of having your wisdom teeth pulled? I'll get to that in a second. So, no matter where you're at and who you're talking to, man, whatever you want to do with, your changed life, just know people are watching. You will, influence people whether you want to or not. I just found myself to not only, want to use my influence, but I have the ability to talk. I just need to stay on subject. I need to learn how to do that. And everybody's like, oh, you need to write down stuff. All right, well, I got to be really vague when I write stuff down. I got to write it in a certain way that'll cause me to remember things. Because if I write it all out, I sound super fake. I sound so scripted. I read stuff too perfect. I've been reading forever. Where's my little notebook? I write different than I talk. Here, I'm gonna read a journal entry. I'm gonna read a quick journal entry to y'all. Don't judge me. I'm gonna read it. Let me get some ones in the chat if y'all don't want me to read it. I'll wait a second. If you're like, nah, screw that, no reading, just keep running your gums, which are in pain right now, by the way. Sorry about that. Sorry. Take a sip of water. Ugh. Okay. No ones. I don't see no ones. No ones. Josh Dye, I got a P.O. box. Here we go. I'm going to read y'all. And I think I might have talked about something like this before, but I'm going to read it anyways. Maybe I wrote this and then I went live and talked about it. I don't know. Since the first time I ever got intoxicated, I spent every waking moment searching for the next buzz until I had done it so long that being sober was odd. It was scary. In my head, the high me was the real me, and I would do whatever it took each day to get the real me back. If you do something long enough, you fall into sort of an autopilot. Truth is, I forgot who the real me was and fell for the lie in my head that told me I needed to be high. Over and over again, I got high, and as time passed, I needed to get higher, so the drugs got harder until I found myself with needles in my arm using any drug that would break down in a spoon. Now, let's talk about having a false vision of yourself. Who does everyone think you are? Who do you think you are? Who are you really? I know. Everybody is like, I don't care. That's it. I don't know. I feel weird. I feel like I just stepped out of like the freaking confessional. Oh my goodness. My freaking mouth is hurting though. Someone said, what was her name? Susan. She asked, how did I deal with the pain of having your wisdom teeth pulled? All right. Knowing that they had to get pulled was worse than getting them pulled. How can we use that? How can I use that and make it into something? Let's see. Fucking Basketball Diaries. Thought about sending that. Ashley, what are you talking about? I lied, but what you talking about? Nick Lick. Bro, if you only knew who I was, what I was capable of doing. I'm my own worst enemy, man. My own worst enemy. So if you ever see me with a black eye, just know I won. That was weird. So, knowing that I had to get the teeth removed was worse than getting the teeth removed. Oh, man. Anybody ever had a court date? Anybody ever had a court date? You know, no matter what. I mean, unless you went to court and you ended up with like 15 years and you ain't going home. But like you go to court all fucking nervous and shit. You're in there. And then when it's over, it's done. You're all right. You go about your day or you go serve your whatever. You are your Andros Inomi. Zoe McCrory. Yes, I am my own worst enemy. So yeah, the wait was worse than getting them actually removed. But let's talk about it though. Y'all really want to talk about the dentist for real? This tooth, the top one, it was in such a weird place. Right? I already talked about the sinus cavity and getting blood in there and ended up like blowing nasty blood clot boogers out of my nose. I've already talked about that. But let's talk about the fact that the tooth did not want to come out. And that the whole roof of my mouth is bruised from how he had to get it out. And I'll never like crunching down on an atomic fireball. You know when that crunch finally comes, just like that's what my tooth sounded like as it exploded in my mouth. But it didn't hurt. It didn't. The guy did it right. I don't know how or what or why, but it didn't hurt. He gave me an extra dose of the. All right. So the nitrous. I'm in there. You know, I done already told the doctor that I'm an ex-junkie. No painkillers. I don't know what you can do for me, for the surgery. And he's like, hey, I got you. Give you some laughing gas. It's like, all right. So they strap this contraption on my face. And here's the addict in me, right? Got the joint on my name. He's like, all right, just breathe in and out your nose. And I'm like, all right. Yo, the doctor just starts laughing his ass off. He's like, bro, it don't work that way. I'm in here holding that shit in. Oh God! I mean, you're holding in the nitrous, like that's really gonna have a different effect. He's like, yo, that ain't gonna matter. I got all of it that you're gonna need here. Just go ahead and breathe. And I still naturally, I'm just like, I'm taking in the deepest. I wanted to taste it. I couldn't taste it. I kept thinking to myself like I don't taste it. It doesn't. Didn't do nothing. Oh yeah, I'll never forget. Right, he starts in on the first tooth, and I got the armrest. I'm palming it, and I'm holding on to it, and I got my feet crossed at the bottom, and I'm like, all right, let's go. And he's squeezing it, and it fucking hurt for a second. I'll never forget, feeling the weird sharp pain in my mouth. It was just like wham, like crazy up across the roof of my mouth. Yeah, I was looking for the drip, Zach. Look, so I feel that pain, and in my head, something was like, fuck it, bro. Just chill. And I literally relaxed my hands, and he had this wedge in my mouth that was keeping my mouth open. And I just sat there and literally was chilling. He put the stunner shades on me because he told me that sometimes when he has to break teeth, pieces fly. What? So he put that on my face, and funny video reactions. Like what videos would you want me to react to? How you know? Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, JJ, you can definitely hear it in your head. It's like someone's trying to whisper to you what it sounds like when your tooth crushes. They're like, yeah, it's like. It's literally what it. Damn, that's kind of crazy with the headphones on. That's what it sounds like. It's like. Thank you. I think with my insurance, it costed me like $200 just to get these and the laughing gas. It costs like $200, which isn't bad at all. I know it. Praise the Lord. Ashley said worst ASMR ever. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to Jersey. I would think I'm kind of a professional on tooth extractions right now. Just had some done. I think I'm somewhat of a professional. You just get the vibrations, Francis. Man, oh man. So, coming up, either next week or the week after that, I plan on going and getting a dinner table. Never had to buy a dinner table, and I'm tired of not having a dinner table to eat at, because my daughter eats at her high chair, and me and Laurel just stand up and eat in the kitchen while she's eating. And then when I got Tristan over, he sits in a bar stool at the counter and eats his dinner. Oh my God. What? CNRD 15. Yes, I am. Oh my God. I do. I've had a tough road the past few weeks. Wondering, what does, what is the next step for me? What is the next thing? What am I going to be doing? Because if you don't do something, if you don't keep moving, you get stagnant. You get stagnant not only to the people around you, but also to yourself. That's when you begin to get stuck in your head. So I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the next move for Dave's world. I really want to take this thing seriously, man. I have a dream, man. I'm like the Pied Piper of dope fiends. We out this bitch. I'm gonna start fucking playing a instrument, and they're gonna see the light. We're gonna go walking, and we're just gonna continue to change people, man. That's the goal. That's like my dream, right? Me and a band of misfits running around doing good shit. And it could be weird good shit too. I don't care, man. I don't care. Anything. Take my group and go give a dime business a day free labor. Anything. I just want to get, I want to help these people that feel like, what is the point of getting clean? What am I going to do? I don't have nothing. I don't have nobody. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? I remember watching this show called Skatopia, or this movie or documentary about this guy who built like this funky ass skate park, and you could live there and party there, but you had to work for his company. Right? You worked all free for his company, and then you lived in the shacks at the skate park. It was kind of gnarly but crazy at the same time. That would be cool. That would be cool. We go and do this. I don't know, like a hippie commune for ex-junkies out here doing the most good, like we're Salvation Army or something. Yeah, Joe Coy. I know Joe Coy, the Filipino dude. He's funny as shit. Francis Gibbe say, "You have us." The P.O. box is 4628, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Four six two eight, Virginia Beach, Virginia 23454. Wretch Pin, I see your comment, man. That's that shit that'll get you locked up in your own head, man. 23454. That's that shit'll get you locked up in your own head. Don't trust or talk to anybody lately. It's bad. 5 years. I'm still cool though. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. What's up, Oso B? So, sometimes I'm hard on myself, right? Sometimes I'm hard on myself, and that works. But other times, I realize I don't need to be hard on myself. I need to be uplifting and motivating. There is a difference. Like, I can get on myself sometimes like, yo, you need to just get your dumb ass up out of bed, or you need to fucking do something. Quit just sitting here thinking about it. Just go do something. And a lot of times when I do that, it just comes together. I end up at the right place at the right time. Like when I met Laura, I really wasn't supposed to be at Joe's, but I hit Cody up and we ended up just going that day anyways and knocking that shit out. And I met Laura. Hallelujah. Just saying. I'm not I don't know, trusting people. I feel like trusting people is on a one-on-one basis type of deal. You meet someone, if they give you the trust me and I'll take everything from you kind of vibe, then you don't trust them. And then if you trust them and they fuck you over, I mean, as long as they don't kill you, oh well, man. That's part of life, man. People are snakes. You know? I'm sure you've done some fucked up shit to people in the past, too. That might be the reason why you feel that way. Just saying. I might feel that way sometimes when I'm in a situation because of a situation I was done in the past. That's something I've, taught with my family about, my girl, Laura. I told her when me and her first started dating, I was like, look, if you think your past is going to be an issue for you, just like if I thought I was going to bring my past history in with her and then she would have to suffer because of things that my exes did, then we got to deal with that before we can have a relationship. Just because people do you wrong, man, don't let the next person suffer because of it. You never know who that next person might be. It might be your special someone. They can not only just be your special someone, but they could be your business partner or, the person who, just has the opportunity waiting for you. or the person that just sees everything that's special about you and they're able to point you in the right direction. Almighty A1. I appreciate that, man. I wish that weed is legal everywhere. I do. People stop going to jail for that dumbass shit. Rock you like a hurricane. All right, let me stop. Y'all wish I'd start singing for you. Well, hey, just wait, cause on to the next subject that I almost forgot about, and I wrote this down. Let's talk about the the craziness of nicotine withdrawal. How about that? Anybody want to talk about that? The craziness that comes with nicotine withdrawal. VS Miata, thank you for the donation with no comment. Thank you. So, nicotine withdrawals. Nicotine withdrawals. No, nicotine withdrawals. This is actually kind of funny. So I've never actually, never felt that I never felt crazy per se. I've done crazy shit. I've portrayed myself to be crazy in certain situations so that, people would see me in a different light. But actually crazy? Not until today. Sitting on the couch, and I remember, just jonesing so bad that the nicotine was straight cussing my ass out, bro. I was on the couch, and the nicotine was like, "Hey, bitch, get your ass up. Go get a pack of cigarettes. Your 11-year-old son can babysit your baby." And this how I know I'm crazy, because I'm sitting there listening to it it is just a short walk to the store. You didn't have to say it like that. That was kind of screwed up, man. You just shut up. Get up, go get them damn cigarettes now. The longer you sit here and talk about it, the longer it's going to be, and then Laura's going to know. True, Laura don't need to know that. And that's when I was like, oh, hell no, bitch, you got me about to be telling lies and everything. And now I'm cussing my own self out. I'm like, nah, Dave, who you riding with? So now I don't even know who I am. Am I the good guy? Am I the bad guy? I got two different guys inside of me. Now the third guy just bounces back. I'm in the chair like, shit. And these people fighting over me. All right, it really wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But that's how it feels. Y'all know that's how it feels. If you've dealt with addiction, you know it gets crazy sometimes. That shit's just like, yeah. Go get me one. Wait a minute. But, you don't really want to do that, do you, David? Fuck yeah, I want it. Wait, do I? You want it? Try Werther's Originals. Yo, those are actually pretty good. Everybody likes caramel. Zach, nah, you are not the only one, man. You are not the only one. Dane Martin, what's going on, everybody? We are in this bitch. We're about to send out. I'm about to just put it out there real quick. Lordy. I'm almost 40. Isn't that crazy? Do I look 40? Keep the hat down. I don't want to hear it from y'all. I don't need to hear about Enrique. They told me no smoking, man. No straws either, but it's been 3.5 days. But I haven't what all right, I don't know. It's the claw machine. Not dope sick, but a close. I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody says they feel the same way I do. That's why I'm here. I'm here because if I feel like that's why the good Lord or whoever or whatever the circumstances may have been that put me where I was to end me right here and to be talking the way I'm talking. That's what I'm here for. I am to be the voice in your head. Nobody else was talking. Nobody else was saying nothing. Well, that's bullshit. There's definitely many people out here that are talking good shit. They're talking all the same. They're talking all the same stuff I'm talking. And it does. It makes it real. It makes them real. When I go, holy shit, I felt that. I felt that before. I really have. I felt that before. And damn. That's the connection. That's something that starts something. When someone can say, oh shit, I'm not the only one. You know, not only does it make it real, but now it makes your situation real. You know, I don't know about y'all, but people would be like, yo, what's your drug of choice? And for the longest time, I didn't have one. I'd be like, I ain't got a drug of choice. I ain't really an addict. I just be getting fucked up. Like, that's how I would tell people. I ain't an addict. I ain't a crackhead. I've smoked crack before, but I ain't a crackhead. I've done some meth. I've snorted some dope. I've popped some pills. I've done all them things. But just because I did it today don't mean I'm going to do it tomorrow. You know, I ain't no addict. What? Bitch, you crazy. Just because I didn't have one drug. I was high every day. Every day. Could not deal with the sober me. And the first time someone says something that registered in my brain because I had felt that, gone through it, or said it to myself, that's when my mind was open. That's when I began to realize that I'm not alone, that I am dealing with shit, that I need to change. And that's just like the beginning. Most people don't ever even leave that step, leave that part. They're like, oh shit, yeah, I guess I am fucked up. But oh well, screw it. Yeah. Huh? Dude, close the door. My son just came in the room. He ain't got no clothes on, so I ain't gonna let him get in the shot. What did it say? Dave, have you ever noticed people coming out of jail as racist? Crackhead is the behavior. Joe Stoner. I don't really know, man. I didn't even know racism was real until I went to prison for the first time and I seen it firsthand. I think it's I think people go in, they get scared, right? And then the people that aren't scared, they want to run shit, and so they hop in a gang. You know, you got two types of people in the gang. You got the strong and you got the weak. The strong are there because they want to run shit. The weak are there because they weak. Me, I wasn't in no gang. I didn't feel the need to run nothing. I was into what I was into. For a few years, I took I got a degree in Bible theology. What's up, Apex? I did HVAC. I worked in I've learned how to use a sewing machine. I worked laundry at another penitentiary. I worked a textile shop where I learned to use the sewing machine. I did all types of stuff in jail to keep me busy. I didn't need to follow no gang. I already had prison telling me what to do. I didn't need to join a bunch of retards that thought that they were going to have me go do all their bullshit. I don't know. But yeah, people come home, man, acting all sorts of difference. Racism is one of those difference. Man. Francis Cabello said, Dave, can you tell the chicken tray story? Really, man? I feel like that one really portrays how much of a... Like, I let that dude smack me, bro. A couple times. Come on over here. Look at this kid's face. You like your hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This camera's weird because
It's
in real
weird.
life I'm on this side and in the camera I'm on the other side. Just to do that with my Chromebook, I'd just go onto camera and do this.
Oh, yeah? Go sit your butt down. Fuck yeah, Apex. Gitmo. I don't even fuck around on Reddit, man. I don't even have it downloaded on my phone. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. What's going on over on Reddit? What's the jib jab? Everybody said congrats on the good job on your schoolwork. High five.
Thank you.
Oh man. Oh man. So yeah, I plan on going to get me the dinner table, like nice dinner table, because I'm serious about doing this dinner with Dave thing, man. I thought this would be really cool, really sweet. I live by the interstate. I thought it would be really cool for me to do a live stream as I cook dinner, no matter what it was. It could be a spread, it could be fucking pork chops, whatever. I like pork chops, excuse me. And give you all the ingredients to what I'm gonna cook, the week prior, so that if y'all want to cook and eat your dinner with me, yeah, we can do it that way, and maybe, people can win. I know that sounds so corny, right? But fucking maybe you can win to where you come and we have dinner on a live stream together. I don't know. Maybe I'll come to you. Maybe we'll meet in an undisclosed hotel room in a seedy area. Did that just get weird? Did that just get weird? Joe Stoner. I know everybody's probably gonna be, my girl included, but I'm actually a llama. I'm actually about to get off of here. I usually stay for 2.5 hours, but my jaw hurts so bad right now just from running my mouth. I think this is the most I have ever talked straight in an hour since, my freaking jaw hurts. Like, all of it. All this is starting to bother me. So, I know I can probably get myself in trouble for saying something that I don't mean and then it be taken the wrong way. But I just want to say that I feel like, and I don't know, just in the people in my life, I feel like, don't segregate yourself. That's what I'm going to say. Don't segregate yourself. Because everybody that I know, and I know a lot of different people with a lot of different color skin, and they are all over different levels of success, from the top to the bottom. And they all came out of the same area. So maybe in Virginia, anybody can do anything. But I'm sure that it's possible anywhere in America. So I wish that everybody would say, yeah, I'm an American. But I get it. If someone has Irish descent and they're proud to have that, then yeah, I'm Irish American. I'm American with Irish descent, whatever. But Enrique, I read a entry from my journal, something I wrote a few weeks ago. Thank you. But I love you guys. My son just finished my water. I was about to hit that. The cold makes my mouth feel better. Thanks, buddy.
There's ice in there.
Oh, there's ice in there. But I love you guys. I want you to know that if you want to do it, you can do it. I know that is true. But you have got to be willing to put in the time. It feels like it was yesterday, but when I start to think about everything that has gone on in my life since the moment I decided and made it clear that I was never going back again, man, it's been like 4 years. 4 years? 4 years. I'm proud of myself. And I know that everybody can do something good, man. I know it. But I also know that if you get in your way, you're going to fall every time. Get the fuck out your own way. Yeah, it's me being real. Get the fuck out your own way. But I'm out of here. Love y'all. Take care of your families. Take care of somebody who loves you.
Peace.
Say something nice to a stranger. Just, if you want to be a better version of you, he just caught a rib shot. If you want to be a better version of you, then be a better version. Yeah. Everybody have a good night. Thank y'all for everybody who donated, for everybody who came in.